Hi everyone and welcome to another video from DisplayRepair.com. In this video we'll show you a simple way, a hack if you will, for how to start your car when your starter is faulty. It's good to know this as it may easily get you out of trouble and spare you from towing or pushing the car. So stay tuned. DisplayRepair.com. Be sure to visit us at our website DisplayRepair.com where you can find more useful car and driving tips. Before we start, we must mention this as a disclaimer that what we're going to show you is not a valid repair but rather a first aid measure. So just to get you back on the road again. Also, this helps with certain starter problems, mainly when the brushes are worn out. With some other problems, it will not help. The moment you notice any problems with the starter, solve it properly as soon as possible and you may not even have to do any of this. The most common symptom that a driver encounters is that you turn the ignition key and either nothing happens and the dashboard lights go a bit dim, or you just hear a vague click from the engine bay. Before you try what we're going to show you, if possible, do this. Check if the battery is okay and is it on its last legs. If you have any doubt about the battery, try jump starting the car to exclude this problem. Check if the battery clamps are clean and tightened. If not, clean and tighten them. If you have the possibility, and this is not always the case, check the connections to the starter, especially the thinner cable on the solenoid. Check that the connections are clean and tight. Of course, when doing this, take off the minus battery clamp. If all of this is okay, then do this. You'll need something like a long wooden stick. A firm wooden broomstick is best for the job. Another option is a hammer. The hammer is widely used, but try to avoid it as it may damage the starter housing. Next, find the starter. On some cars, it may be highly inaccessible. If this is the case with your car, then maybe consider not doing this at all. The starter will be a big cylindrical-like appliance bolted to the transmission housing with one or two thick cables coming from it and one or two thinner cables also. Once you found it, use the stick and tap the starter. In case of a problem with bad brushes, tap the starter on the rear housing as the brushes are located there. The solution is that the vibration from the tapping on the starter will release the stuck brushes, they will gain contact, and the starter will work again. If you're forced to use the hammer, do so gently. So just tap, don't hammer away. If you do, you can damage or even break the housing. Once you're finished, try starting the car. In most cases, when the brushes are worn out and this is the problem, what we've shown you helps. Sometimes you may need help, someone will have to turn the ignition key while you're tapping, but usually you can do all of this on your own. Hopefully, after you've done all this, you'll be able to start the car and be on your way. Again, know that this is a temporary solution. It may last for a couple of more cranks and you'll have to tap again since the brushes may get jammed again. To really solve the problem, you'll either need a starter replacement or a starter repair, which, to be honest, isn't that big of a fuss. Of course, depending on what car you drive. So that's it for this time. We hope the video helps. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.